Okay guys, Sparkly Holly here, and I am going to give you a little preview of the curriculum that I have been developing. I am going to be reading it from a split screen, so if it looks a little weird, I'm reading. So let's dive right in to our first week, Watery Intuitive Week of June. This lesson opens a month of feeling-based wisdom, teaching children that stillness, sensing, and deep listening are powerful forms of knowing. And if you're not familiar with my curriculum yet, I'll pause right here and let you know. The next thing it says, June, week 1, day 1, listening like water. And what I've done is I have developed this curriculum so that it is really easy for your typical homeschooling family to pick it up a couple of days a week, work on it for a few minutes here and there, an hour here, an hour there, whatever. It's not meant to be 6 to 8 hours a day. It's not meant to be every single day of the month. It is meant to be very flexible and work with the flow of your family. For us, I designed it to be about 3 days a week. So each month we'll have 12 lessons. And hi, Sally. And yeah, so we'll just keep going. So June, day 1, week 1, day 1, right? So each week would have 3 lessons. The theme this week is stillness, emotional sensing, intuitive wisdom. The body system that we'll focus on is the lymphatic system, emotional cleansing, and internal flow. The character trait is receptivity. The Lemurian thread is water listens without rushing. The nature rhythm is the slow tides, moon pulled stillness, tide pulls, emotional depth. Our spiritual focus is going to be on trusting your feelings, quiet perception, and inner cleansing. Okay? So every day we'll start, it follows a flow, right? It's flow for families. And there are 8 segments to the lesson. The first and the last are your opening and your closing. Everything else in the middle is your meat. Okay? So opening is really quick, reading aloud. In Lemuria, the children learned first from water, not from words, but from its movement, its stillness, its way of knowing without speaking. Water doesn't judge, it listens, it flows, it feels, and so do you. Today, we begin our journey by learning to listen like water. I love that I'm sitting outside right now and it is starting to flood and the kids are collecting rainwater and making potions as I speak. That's kind of funny. Anyway.
It's perfume.
It's perfume. All right.
We're going to sell it.
And you're going to sell it?
Yeah.
I love it. All right, cool.
We're going to put it in the bottles that we have.
Excellent. Reusing bottles, making it from nature. It's perfect, right along with our theme. All right, so the next aspect of the lesson each day, segment 2, is copywork affirmations. And it's designed to take you 15 to 20 minutes.
I have a little orange.
Oh, I like the orange in there. I like that citrus hint. That's nice. Oh, that's soft.
Then where did you get
Oh,
those?
so good. Okay, they're creating all kinds of good things. So segment 2 is on copywork and positive affirmations. Saying, let each word ripple into your page like soft waves. So beautiful.
We have like little blueberries growing over here.
Oh, sweet. We've got wild blueberries.
Yeah.
Right on. Blueberries. I listen like the sea. My feelings help me understand. I am safe to feel. My stillness shows me the truth. I flow with love and grace.
I love my new frame that I made.
Awesome. Okay, so that was your copywork segment. And that usually takes the kids a few minutes to really just slowly work on their handwriting skills, their grammar, and it's cool. It's building those positive affirmations. I know, I'm so excited about the blueberries there too. That's so wild. All right, so segment 3 is where we'll go into our parent read story. This one is listening like water.
We make the perfumes out of nature stuff on a rainy day because we can get the water from the rain.
That's right.
Instead of the filtered water because we have to pay for the water.
True. True. All right. So listening like water And it kind of summarizes it for us first.
Into my orange
A child named
package.
Kai struggles to understand her big feelings and often gets overwhelmed. She visits the moon well, where Elder Lisa shows her that water doesn't push, it receives. Kaya watches still water mirror the moon, and in that reflection sees herself more clearly. The story teaches that emotions don't need to be fixed. They need to be felt and flowed. Here's the full dramatized script for Listening Like Water, a quiet, emotionally wise Lemurian tale about feeling without fear, stillness as strength, and listening inward. The story teaches that we don't have to fix every feeling. We can simply let it flow. Spectacular, right? All right, here's the story. Listening Like Water, a Lemurian teaching tale about emotional attunement, inner stillness, and feeling without fear. Cast, optional, narrator, like, hello, that'd be me. Sorry, guys. Kaya is a gentle, big feeling child learning to understand her emotions. Elder Lisa is a wise water guide who teaches through presence, not pressure. I love that. The moon well is optional ambient sound or imagery. Water, optional whispering voice or ripple soundscape. Thank you, nature. We have got that today. I love it. In the cool inner valley of Lemuria, where silver flowers opened only by moonlight and pools shimmered like sky doors, a child named Kira sat on the moss beside the moonwell. Her arms were wrapped around her knees, her cheeks were damp, her heart was full. But not the easy kind of full. Why do I feel so much? I don't even know what I feel. She had tried to smile through it, to talk, to cry, to yell. Pull it back up. But none of it made the storm go away. And just then, Elder Lisa appeared, gliding softly across the stones like a song you almost remembered. Lisa's sitting beside her. Do you know what the water does when it doesn't understand? It splashes? Sometimes. But often it becomes still. Lisa dipped her hand. Sorry, guys. This is true life with 6 kids. 5 of them around me at the moment, and it's just constant. So
we're making perfume out of nature items.
Yes.
Nature water and nature
rainwater.
Leaves. Mainly pine leaves.
Mainly pine leaves.
And sometimes some red leaves like this.
Mm-hmm.
And some green leaves. Some of these like tiny like these, because those smell like really good. Or like some of this stuff that's in here. And you can add some blueberries from the wild for yummy.
You could add some blueberries. That would be neat. I'm going to keep going with my story, okay? Y'all listening?
Yeah.
Okay.
I added 2 blueberries.
Lisa dipped her hand into the moonwell. The ripples spread, and then slowly the surface calmed. Still, reflective, wide. When you are still, the feeling can show itself. Not to overwhelm you, but to be heard. Kira gazed at the pool. As it cleared, she saw something glowing. The moon. And then her own eyes. And behind them, a quiet truth. Kira says, I think I'm sad. I think I'm scared and also kind of hopeful. Lisa said, water didn't tell you. You listened. Kira breathed, long and slow, like the tide returning to the shore, and for the first time that day, the storm began to drift. Not disappear, just flow. Just flow. And in Lemuria, when someone learns to sit with their storm until it becomes a stream, they are called a water listener of the inner sea. Blueberry. And altogether we would say, I listen like water. I feel without fear. I flow with what is true inside and around me.
I'm gonna get Susan. So
Sounds good, babe girl. All right, so that ends this parent-led story of section 3. Section 4 is the personal response activity where we'll give the kids a couple of options and they will pick one and put into their journal. And today's options are feelings as water. Drawing is drawing your emotion as water. It could be a calm lake, could be splashing rain, could be crashing waves, gentle stream. Back up, boy.
no.
Label each feeling. What helps you return to calm? What helps you get calm?
My eyes.
Your eyes.
Yeah, because they're blue.
Your eyes are blue like the ocean. And that's what calms you. Okay, good. When I feel big feelings prompt. So this is another writing prompt. This would be option 2. My feelings are like a tide, a ripple, a storm, a deep sea. Follow with, excuse me. When I listen to them, I ... and then you would just encourage your child to continue that writing prompt and see what comes from that. Section 5 of each day is that movement. By this portion of the day, they are usually very, very ready to move their bodies and wiggle and stretch and do something else. So get them up and moving and do some yoga. I'm not going to walk through these because each yoga position does come with an affirmation. You just kind of guide them through that. We do talk about a mini body lesson on the lymphatic system, listening to your inner tides. And what have you got there?
I used one of my bottles that I had for a long time ago and I never used it.
Oh,
So
cool.
I put some of the perfume in this and I can actually use it and bring it with me now.
Awesome. All right.
I'm hanging on the window.
The next portion, I'm kind of skipping through at this point because, life. And, it is a preview. So if you want the full deal, you've got to come get it. Speaking of which, all of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, because I just finished with October, are now on Patreon available. So no excuses. You can start right now. This whole lesson plan is available. She's putting her magic potion on me, you guys. I'm anointed, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, so they have a collective art project. There's usually that is their 6th portion of the day. By the second to last part of the day is a universal language connection where we want to tie in math and we also want to tie in American Sign Language. So we usually teach usually 1 or 2 signs during the lesson that are related to whatever we were talking about. And we also will touch on some math practices here. For example, this one is a math connection on water measurement and flow. Practice measuring water in different containers, exploring volume, flow rate, and weight, related to how feelings can be big or small, fast or slow, and how they all still matter, right?
Still small.
The final portion of the day is, like I told you earlier, is the closing. The Lemurian closing blessing, and I'll read this one for you just so you get a nice little preview. And it says to lie or sit in stillness, eyes closed, hands gently on your belly, breathe like waves, read slowly. Today we listened, not with ears, but with water in the heart. We remembered stillness is wise, feelings are sacred, and listening is love. May we ripple gently, may we feel fully, and may we move like the tides, quiet, deep, true, in light, in love, in unity. Aloha. Come check it out. I'll see you on Patreon. Peace out, y'all.